What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord series running as a Battanian vassal. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we're kind of progressing, or stopping the progression of this whole Istiana's plan. Her conspiracy strength is at 1158, so we're trying to take out this base of operations, which we've done once or twice already. These missions kind of keep popping up, and I'm assuming that, like, if we let these go, it'll increase the conspiracy strength. It seems to be slowly, like, gradually increasing anyways. And I'm not exactly sure what happens here, but we're also at war with the Sturgians. The Sturgians pushed pretty far, took Flintolg, took Pendraic Castle. Well, they already had Flintolg, I believe, which is why we went to war with them, but they were able to push into Pendraic. We were able to take these two back, and now it looks like they're back at Pendraic. We do have two armies gathering, but they are going to take Pendraic Castle very soon. But as of right now, we're trying to find where the heck this thing is. This hideout. I don't think this is it, because I would assume, I'm pretty sure they pop up with an exclamation point. But I'm going to go ahead and do this hideout real quick. See if it helps at all. We'll just send in our own troops to clear. No biggie. We do get a bunch of food, which is nice. Oh, that was it. And see, it still went up 3. But now we can start heading back towards our territory and pushing back the Sturgians. Hopefully make some progress there. Sadly, this mission took us all the way across the map. Thankfully, the Azurai and the Vlandians are distracted with each other, because we definitely couldn't afford a war on both fronts right now. Sturgians are putting up a decent fight against us. We're still up in war progress. We're up a castle. Casualty inflicted. We have, what, about 1,100 more? But our strength is about even. Okay, you guys are sieging this back with our weaker army, while the other army is coming in to help. I'm not quite sure what... Oh, you're engaging a party. Like an army? Still got quite a ways to travel, but it should be a pretty safe route. Is Radan still... Yes. He's still getting his party going. What we should be doing is picking up some more troops along the way. We don't need much more cavalry. We have another child. Nice. These are Empire troops. I suppose we could take some Equites. Cataphracts aren't horrible. They're just not as good as Vlandian troops. We'll just head up through here. Okay, you were victorious against somebody. I wouldn't mind a few more archers. But I think we're gonna stick to the rule of only picking up higher than tier 2 units. Let's increase morale by 10. Ooh. I can't see where Rodan's at. Near Glintor. Over here. Somebody just got ransomed from the Sturgians. Roland of the Sturgians escaped. We just took 2 Sturgians prisoner. I don't really think we need more archers. Vlandians and the Azerai just made peace. That's not good. And the Vlandians actually took control of these 3 territories and pushed. So the Vlandians won that war. For sure. Now we gotta be a little careful. Give it to me! Yes! Awesome. We just got a second fief. Not as good as a city, but we just got a whole nother keep, which is amazing. Speaking of, let's go check on our city. You guys seem to be doing okay for the moment. What do we want to get next? Production, taxes. We're pretty well protected at the moment. Reduced food consumption. Garrison wages. Get a reduction in that. How did Rodan do? Looks like he won. How is this party doing? Okay, looks like they won, which is great. Now the question is what's the next move? Because we've pushed them out once more. I mean, the next step would be probably to take Cranarog and then push Varcheg and then push this way. Would be my assumption. I don't want to build up a 3rd army. Unless that one army disbanded. Did they? Yes, they did. We could put together a reasonable force. I'll take Rodan. I'll take the larger parties. That should be a pretty solid force. 900 troops. And we still have 421 influence. It said starving parties? Parties with low morale, under strength parties. I didn't realize that was a thing too. Let's make sure everybody can get some recruits on the way. Starving parties and low morale parties. We still have another 178 coming our way, which is right there. Urgion. I'm very curious to see if maybe we can take another castle. Are they at war with anybody else? No. Ooh, the Vlandians went to war with the Empires. Perfect. The Azurai are not at war with anybody else. Vlandians could pick up some a good amount of territory, though. 401 defenders, 824. I don't think we're ready to take on Varcheg. Let's start with the castle here. We're not going to ransom anybody. We didn't look at Pendraic Castle, which we should have, but we also... We need a governor in here. For now, I suppose we could just do our little brother. Until we get someone else in there. We'll get our younger siblings as our governor. But yeah, we need to, once we disband this army and do what we came to do with this army, we'll, ooh, I might actually go after this army. They're going to, why are they skipping Flinthold? If we let them start besieging Pendraic Castle, we can take that easily. And then we can stop in. They are gathering a larger force. Padmos escaped. We're almost up to 200 leadership. And then if we can take this with, like, minimal losses... Oh, great. Bandit attacks near our city. Hunt the gangs of forest bandits. Okay, that's not too bad. We can do that while we're in the area. Now, we should bring in the garrison, so that'll put us at about 1,100 troops. It's about 350 more. But do we want to fight them in the field? How many would we lose if we go into the settlement? We just lost 2 people for some reason. 71. I'm kind of tempted to do that. What's happening? Did I glitch it? What's happening? Oh. Let's think of something else and don't get involved right now. I might wait for them to start taking out some troops. Because I want to see if they're bringing in any more forces. Because if we can maybe get this army to join in with us... after they form up. Might take that. Do an open field battle that way. I want to make sure he's not pushing in. We are slowly losing troops. We were at 912. No. No. We know that it's being sieged. We hit 200 leadership. Recruitment rate for infantry prisoners. Shared experience for Cav. 20 experience for troops when they are sent to confront the enemy. Recruitment rate for range prisoners. I don't really care about either of these. You guys did let me know that we can retrain our skills at the arena, which is nice to know. I think we would take less losses breaking in and defending. We have 2 catapults. They have 2 towers. You know what? Let's fight them in the field. This might be a little more risky, but I want a good field battle against the Sturgians. We should probably split our cav here. Are any of you guys gonna be mounted though? Rodan would be. Let's do something like this. We don't have like any great terrain to take advantage of. Kind of just like open flat ground. Alright, we're both gonna get sets of reinforcements. I mean, there's a tiny slope.
Move!
Are they moving towards us? Kinda looks like yes.
Archers! Move! Move now!
They should be moving towards us. And we'll go ahead and get our photo. Leading the troops in the field. We could have probably tried to take that position. Wouldn't have been bad, but...
Cavalry! Kill them all!
You guys can see if you can catch that one little horse archer. But I don't want you guys to start moving forward is the issue. Now, you guys mentioned shield or square is pretty good against cavalry.
In a square!
I've never used square formation before.
Cavalry! Forward!
I mean, we're definitely super densely packed. You guys all put your shields up. That doesn't seem like it would be too bad. I just don't know if people use the skein formation. Do we want to go skein?
Skein formation!
How does that look compared to like the shield wall? I think I'd rather have you guys in shield wall.
Raise your shield!
They have a decent amount of archers. We are kind of mowing them down. Yeah, all those arrows and jabs. Let's get our cav to fight on the flanks. Okay, but if they're gonna kind of collapse in the center, I'd rather keep you guys on the flanks. Let's be patient. Now Cav needs to charge. You guys got charged. Alright, now we tell our infantry to charge. Alright, now that most of their cav is dead, I'm gonna try and get our archers to charge their, or our cav to charge their archers. And then I'm just gonna reform the line. Yeah, 42 death. This is actually going a lot better than it would have. We are starting to lose some cav. Let's bring our cavalry back. You guys are stronger. I'm gonna have you guys follow me so we can kind of clean up these archers that are separated from the rest of their force. I should probably just get both of you to follow me.
On my flank!
Kind of mow down the line. Okay, we gotta be careful about all that infantry. "46 deaths, we'll take it." Alright, let's get you guys back in line. Get them ready to flank around. Archers should be standing at the ready. Unless you guys are close to out of ammo. Aim? Volley! Focus on the cav.
Cavalry! Cavalry! Forward! Horsemen! Forward!
Get you out on the far flanks. And then we're gonna tell both of you to just go right here on the archers. Actually, what if we just kind of tell you to come across? Like this? Will you take them out along the way? Kind of curious to see how this will work. Maybe we should just tell them to charge before they take too much damage. Another reinforcement. Let's get you guys back in line. half back.
Move!
56 losses, still less than just breaking into the siege alone. This is going quite well. But this should be the last of their troops. They're not fleeing, are they?
Move! Form a shield! Line formation! Troops! Forward! Archer! Move! Horsemen! Forward! Cavalry! Move!
They are fleeing.
Cavalry! Charge! Cavalry! Charge!
Well, I suppose that works. 16 influence.
Enough!
1 prisoner. Not really interested in any of those troops. We will take your ponies. And we will take all the food. Nicely done. Okay, dungeon. They might be hitting here because we have so many lords. Oh my goodness. 6, 7, 12 lords just in this castle alone. Okay, what do we got going on here? Let's go ahead and invest some money. We got roads being built. We're gonna want the mason. We're probably gonna want the siege workshop. Maybe food limit. Get that going for now. Sounds good. And then let's head to this castle to drop off our prisoners. Still sitting at 400 influence, and we should grab some more after this. Diplomacy. We're outmatching them by 1,500. We've only almost inflicted 3,000 more casualties. Donate all these prisoners. It's another 30 for us. I kind of feel like maybe we should drop this army. I'm a little nervous about this. It's already went up another 40. Is planning to undo your progress? Be ready? What does that even mean? I might disband this army. We'll let him be free. We stopped the siege of Pendraic Castle. Maybe that army can start playing aggressively. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to kind of make peace with them now. No support though. All of the forest bandits are over here. Should just be able to send in our troops. Prisoners. Don't want the castle. I know we're not getting influence for battles, but we'll get influence for the prisoners. And I feel like the quicker we can do this quest, the better. Because then maybe we can join that army. Yeah, 3 wounded. Nice and easy. Gain some extra influence there. And then we'll drop these prisoners off at Dunglanis. I don't know if you guys have enough troops to go siege a castle. With the addition of my army, you might be able to. Another 61 influence. That puts us at 507. How are we doing with food? Pretty low on butter, cheese, and fish. I don't want all of that. We don't want grain at all, really. We need more horses for more carrying capacity. There we go. The army just disbanded. Okay, well, let's give him a little bit to build up and stuff. She's gathering an army. Ooh. Ooh. Vlandia's about to get crushed there. That'll be nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and join this army. They seem to be gathering quite a few troops. Yeah, you're gathering a pretty large army. They're almost back up to 7k. We've pushed over 8k. And there's still a lot of factions much stronger than us, but we're getting there. And if we can keep weakening the Sturgians, that'll be nice. Oh, we have a huge army. 1,500 men. They want peace. Oh, who is this? Goragos clan? I don't even know who that is. Oh, they have another army. I forgot. We'll see if maybe we can finish that. I want to be a part of the siege. If we can take this castle, I'll head back and see if we can't pick off that party. I forgot about that. Still making good money. Peace offering. I'm gonna see if we can't hold off on that. See if maybe we can siege this castle first before we accept that. We should have 2 days before this gets decided on its own. So yeah, we'll quickly take this castle and then we'll accept peace if that's what the people want. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and command a unit of archers. We're up to 98 ranged influence. They do have 3 catapults and a ballista, but I mean, losses don't matter too much here. I just saw Radan in that too. He just went down. I was gonna say losses don't matter too much here because the war's gonna end. So we'll have time to build up our party, hopefully. As long as we don't go to war with anybody else. But we are certainly gonna take quite a few losses. That guy's a tank. We're not gonna have ladders because we have double siege towers. We've already lost like 90 men. Nice. wish that, like, there was a way to, like, shoot that down. To make it, like... Well, this castle's tough. But make it more, like, exposed. Look at this choke point. This is super cool. This, my friends, is a well-built castle. My god. That's one tower down. I would love to defend this castle for a siege. That would be so much fun. We barely even flinch anymore from getting shot. Javelin. Bring down the gates! I think our tower's gonna make it. Lost over 200, but they've lost 90. Guess it's not horrible. Oh my goodness. That's a huge... I can't even shoot up there. It's so high. Hard to see, too. We will stay in first person. They are starting to throw rocks at us. Alright, we'll go back in third person. I do like first person, it just makes me a little dizzy. Oh, they're pushing us back. How do they have so much momentum? We're about to go down, but we're kind of wrecking them. There we go, we got that momentum back. Defeat 10,000 troops. Nice. And we go down. missed that. Take that axe back, though. This is kind of cool. Oh, we're out. Let's pick up this hunting bow. Wow, look at that damage. You can tell we're not very proficient with this. I think they're starting to flee. How do we get down there? Ah.
Come on!
Here it is. Oh my gosh, are we stuck? What the heck is going on? Don't want to fall in there. That ended horribly for us. I like the layout of this castle a lot. It's a very cool castle. It's like split off into 2 sections. Where are these last people at? Still one more. There we go. They did make it into the keep. That should be pretty simple. Nice bit of loot. Nice amount of prisoners. Awesome. We should have upgraded our troops before that fight, but it's all good. Pretty sure we had quite a few upgrades. Two-handed. 250. Attack speed for every skill point above 250. And damage. That's gonna be huge. That's awesome. Alright, continue. I do think I'm going to go ahead and leave this army so that hopefully we can take out, hopefully we can take out that, party. Plus, we can go ahead and make peace with the Sturgians. See if we support that. Yeah, no matter how much influence we invest, we're gonna be taking peace, so we'll just abstain. Okay, we are no longer at war. We have 5 towns and 10 castles. Strength is about 8,200. Yeah, Sturgians are only down to 5 castles. We're only 3 towns behind the Vlandians, and then obviously a lot of strength. We actually have a solid amount of castles. We have the second most behind the Khuzaids, who have 19. They're getting close to 20,000 strength. That's insane. I mean, but they're expanding rapidly. So I would kind of like to redeclare war on the Sturgians and take all of this territory, because then we'll have like a nice circle, a nice box, and we won't be able to get like flanked anywhere. Personally, if we could take like all of this, but then that puts us on the border of the Khuzaids, which we don't want. The Azerai shouldn't go to war with us anymore because of the way their territory is set up. Going to war with the Vlandians right now would be kind of nice. Could it take advantage of their war with the Empire, but pretty good chance that they'll make peace as soon as we go to war. Sturgians had an army ready to take Pendraic Castle again. So maybe that was a good choice. Ooh, Farrock. Looks like Southern Empire, but to be honest, you don't have super great skills. I mean, your engineering is kind of nice, but I'm gonna hold off on that. How's Redan doing? You got an okay amount of cavalry. Not much range, sadly. Conspiracy war party. Okay, I think we lost some cav and some infantry. Our archers are still doing well. Cav and infantry we could use. I don't want to trade. You know what? We'll just take all these troops. Why not? They might get some experience after this fight. Two dead. An Oathsworn. And the Vlandian Squire. But we did get some decent level ups on other troops, so we'll take it. Nice. So what's our progress at now? 1183. Slowly getting there. Mason is maxed out. That's good. Let's go for food consumption next. And sure, let's do the tourney. See if we can actually win one. Or if the losing streak will continue. Okay, bow's a good start. You better not to lose to that unarmored lady. Wow. This bow does not feel good at all after using our longbow. There we go. Me versus me wife. Me and my wife shooting at each other. Oh god. There we go. We have a chance. Oh my gosh. Point blank. She took 3 arrows to the chest. She's a beast. I tried to spam. Yeah! Ah, man. At least Arwo won. At least Arwo won. Okay, you could still use this helmet. It's still an upgrade. And then we can go ahead and sell that one. I would like to start looking for... You look like a Sturgian. You are... I don't necessarily want you. You have good scouting. Combat scats are mediocre. Let's go town wandering. See if maybe we can do some more journeys. We want to drop off our prisoners. Not troops. It's another 29 influence. We're past 600 now. Tavern. Nobody here. Let's go down to Marunath. Should probably pick up some troops along the way as well. Alright, how are we looking? Probably want to go for more cav. We'll go ahead and hit some Vlandian settlements. Our max party size is 218. Wowzers. Increase relationship, sure. Nobody here. How are our workshops doing? 1100 with the two of them. What do you guys have? You have grapes, hardwood, horses. What the heck is that? Flax. I'm gonna see about getting a workshop in Cianon. Not that we need the money, but actually, we're only making positive 811. Owner of a wine press. I feel like that would make decent money. Talk.
I agree.
I wish to buy your wine press. Cool. Trade. I would assume that you guys use grapes. Let's also buy all your olives. Buy your date fruits. Buy your butter. Buy your cheese. And then warehouse. Wait, how do we... Is it this screen? Where we see, like, production? Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's see how much money that can make. We can get 2 more workshops if we want. Although Pencannock kind of makes me nervous. I feel like these 3 are pretty well protected. Pencannock is pretty close to the border of the Vlandians. The center of the Vlandian territory. I mean, Cianon's pretty exposed to the Empire, but... we haven't lost it yet, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. I am going to go up here, see if we can't get some Vlandian cav. Kuval is raided by the Sturgians, so they're at war. Khuzaits? Yes. Sturgians are going to be in a lot of trouble here soon. They're going to be looking like the Southern Empire shortly. Vlandians are at war with the Western Empire. Azorai's at peace. Southern Empire's at peace. Northern Empire's at peace. And we know the Khuzait and the Sturgians are at war. Okay. You're being besieged. Ooh, Western Empire's gonna win that fight. At least they should. Sophia! Go control. I'll do that. And then... was that our daughter? No, it's our niece. Oana and Ergion. So I would assume a daughter and a son. Our family is getting rather large. We still need 3 more companions to max out our slots. Maybe we could get Arwa into our own party. But, I mean, as of right now, we'd be negative if we got another party going. You gotta kind of pay attention. It's because we picked up the castle. The castle's not gonna make us a lot of money, but the garrison troops are gonna be expensive. I'm hoping after investing some money into it and, like, leveling up their buildings, that'll help. Because we can see... Yeah, you're making me positive 34. It could also be that you're not a great governor. It's possible. Yeah, we're actually negative right now. And that's with tribute income. Everything is going up, though, which is nice. Including prosperity, which I believe is what helps our money. But there's nothing like to increase taxes here or anything. Like, they're just... Oh, no, there is. There's the craftsman quarters. Let's get you next. And now we just kind of wait around for our next war. We could encourage our faction to go to war with someone. Steward leveled up. +4 party morale when number of mounts is greater than number of foot troops. I don't really think any of these help you too much, but we'll do that. I don't know if you discard weapons. I would assume that you pick them up. Level up who we can. And maybe we start going into, like, Vlandian territory to see if maybe we can find some companions. I don't even remember if we checked the tavern at Sianon when we went there. Weapons caravan that will supply conspirators with money, or, weapons. Set on its route from Quayaz to Onira after 5 days. Find out the next town which it is going if you fail. It said to Onira? Where's Onira? Whoa, way over there. Oh my gosh, that's so far. I mean, we're right here. We might as well check it out. Hey, you are a Sturgian, though. How is your stats? You do have decent one-handed. Decent scouting. Okay tactics. Not great medicine. We can't even see your stewardship skill. So it's headed... Plans to travel Onira. So we need to try and hit Onira. Or get to Onira before they do. So I guess we'll start heading that way. What is the, what's our progress? 1208. Okay. Ooh, it looks like Sturgians and Khuzaits made peace. They lost 2 more cities, I think. Oh, they're down bad. They have a decent strength. We're getting close to 10k, which is exciting. We are stronger than all of the Empire. Awesome. We need to get more towns under our control. I'm hoping we can take Varcheg and Revel. If not, maybe we can go for Ormenfard and Ox Hall. Kind of use that as like a cutoff point and then move north. But we have 1 city, or 2 cities and 1 castle over there. Does it say how long? Oh, this is 4 days ago. They're definitely beating us to Onira. But maybe we can catch them going to the next place. Western Empire and Valandians made peace. Could be our chance to go to war with one of them as well. Azurai and the Khuzaits are at war. I mean, that's kind of good. Log updated. Tusanala? What the heck? How am I supposed to reach there? And how is... Do they always go from here? Like, do they always leave from Kuyaz? Well, we're definitely not catching that caravan. They're so close. We are making... We just made 7.2. Wine Press is making decent amount. Moving to Askar now. We're never gonna catch this thing, are we? Unless it just keeps hitting. Son of a gun. Landians. Who's at war here? Sturgians in the Western Empire went to war. Not a bad call on the Sturgians part, I'll be honest. Really wish I could hit those Valandians. Iakis? Oh my goodness. We're never catching up. How many days do we have left? 12. Created an army. We've seen all this stuff. Durthert declared war on us. So where are you guys going? You're just gathering. Should probably pay attention now. Okay. Onto Razir. Or Razi. Just way the heck over here. Alright, let's just kind of stay along the coast, because it seems to be strictly staying in Azurai territory. And we're like a third of the way into it. What's really gonna suck if it starts moving this direction, because we could have caught it going this way. So we'll see if we can't catch it or let it update one more time. They're taking Pencannock. Where are you guys going? You're just gathering still. 2,500 troops. Ooh, you have 1,900. Please tell me you go push. That's Durthard's party, too. Please tell me our AI is gonna be smart enough. I put faith in the Galadog. See if he makes wise decisions or not. Awana. Okay, that is our daughter. Now you're moving all the way up here. We're just trailing so far behind it. So, we'll see if we can't catch up with it next time. We have 8 days left. Honestly, I don't think we'll be able to. So, we'll kind of see what happens for the first time when we fail to complete one of these. I mean, they're at 1238, but... I mean, taking all this time to track down this caravan while Pencannock is getting sieged. And... I mean, that's not a bad castle to go and siege. I'm not really quite sure why you didn't defend Pencannock, though. I'm hoping they don't go deeper into our territory and kind of take these 3 castles, because I would kind of be willing to trade these 3 to grab some territory up here. I feel like this is more defensible. It gives us kind of like a straight line of territory to work with, and then all we have to do is push south instead of pushing south and west. So, as long as the Vlandians don't keep pushing in, I'm willing to sacrifice these areas to gain some ground over here. But we will see next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.